And now, time for weekly show with a passionate India lover, chairman of ITV Gold and Parikh Worldwide Media. Get ready for loving sharing from physician, philanthropist, publisher, and India advocate in this week.
Namaskar and welcome to another episode of This Week with Dr. Sudhir Parikh right here on ITV Gold. And it's always an honor to be joined by Padma Shri Recipient, Dr. Sudhir Parikh. And, before I start asking Dr. Parikh questions, I want to remind you all, please do send in your questions. And also thank you so much for whatever you have been doing till now, sending us questions to Dr. Parikh and so that he's able to, answer you. So let me welcome Dr. Parikh. Namaskar, Dr. Parikh.
Namaskar and namaskar all the ITV viewers.
So, Dr. Parikh, let's start today with Sheikh Hasina. She gets death penalty, and Dhaka court cites that crimes against humanity. So tell me, is this like a fair treatment of ex-ruler?
It is not fair treatment, but this is very common treatment whenever there is a change of the administration by coup, and it means that people who did a coup, they think that she has done so much wrong thing for the country, and that's why it's not unusual or surprising to have this kind of verdict from the court. But again, we have to see what happens. She's not going to go back right away. Then she will have international arrest warrant, and then it all depends upon where is she now. I think she's still in India.
She is in India,
And
yes.
yeah, so if Indian government protects her, then I think all this thing becomes academic thing, unless they kind of really follow her, kind of not legally, but a kind of some group who are very not who are very radical group can come and can shoot her. I mean, this is a big happens in the past in the different countries. So but hopefully not, because that's called barbaric thing. And I think we all are civilized people. We are in the 21st century. So she should be given a day in the court before giving this kind of verdict.
All right. So let's move on from that to the election. And, NDA did do so par in Bihar. So tell me what went right for NDA.
Well, I think NDA, I think the way they kind of given 10,000 rupees to each and every female, if even there are 4 female, then they got 40,000 rupees. And for people with the low income families, 40,000 rupees is a lot of money. And I think that helped NDA, number one. And number two, still Nitish Kumar is very popular leader in Bihar. And therefore, with the help of the Nitish Kumar, they got a lot of good seats and a lot of seats. And but again, as you can see, that in spite of BJP had 89 seats and Nitish Kumar had only 85, for less than BJP. Still, they have to agree on making Nitish Kumar as the chief minister, because he is a kind of person, his face, or he's one who is very popular for last 20 years, and he's one very is not corrupt, very clean person, and nobody can accuse him for any wrongdoing. So I think that helps NDA to win the election, as well as now Nitish Kumar is again 10th time chief minister of the Bihar.
So, Dr. Parikh, do you think that will Nitish Kumar, run his full term as chief minister, or will BJP look to create a succession candidate midterm?
I think BJP will. It all depends, but I think a lot of a lot of journalists and a lot of what I call so-called expert has a kind of thinking that probably this Nitish Kumar may not continue till end of the 5 years, BJP tried to kind of replace him in the somewhere in the year after year or two, you know.
So let's talk about like Prime Minister Modi. Do you think like Prime Minister Modi's magic is still alive and will it work like next in Bengal?
I mean, magic is still there because I mean, majority of a lot of people are believe in him and like him. But it works in Bengal. I'm not sure because last time also did not work in Bengal. So this time we don't know. And let's say it all depends upon what I mean, election commissioner is doing by changing the rules and regulation. Then probably is different story. So we will know as time comes near. You know.
All right. And, Dr. Parikh, I want to know about like Prashant Kishore, who has helped so many parties and got like 0 seats and like small percentage of votes.
Yeah, but even though I mean you can say that Prashant Kishore, who is the one who helped in 2014 to win election or campaign of Narendra Modi, and again he helped Mamata Banerjee in the Bengal, and also he helped the Kejriwal in the Delhi one time, and after being such a expert in election and campaign, his party did not get any seat. So that shows that in Bihar, again, caste equation works more than kind of issues. People vote on the caste issue, and therefore, I think Prashant Kishore had a very disappointing performance.
So do you think like will Congress split like Modi predicted in his victory speech, and how should they introspect themselves?
Well, I think Congress is basically not very strong in Bihar anyway. But I think 6 seats is very poor performance again. They were expecting about 15 to 20 seats. And I think they should introspect themselves that what went wrong and what they can improve. But I don't think the Congress will split in two because Congress split in two for many times. And I think now I don't think it will my judgment is probably it will not happen.
All right. So moving on from that, politics, let's go on to another sphere that is India-US trade deal, which is nearing closure and will address the tariff issues as per a key official. So what do you think it will be, when do you think and what do you think is holding it and, when do you think it will be finalized?
I think they are still negotiating it, if I know correctly, because still there are some issues has not resolved, but hopefully it will be resolved by end of this month, and we are hoping, and the Indian negotiator also hoping that tariff will be less than 20%. And since we India, our government is agreed to not to buy oil from the Russia and let some agricultural product come to India, as well as they will open up the India market for the Tesla and other companies, other car companies, and they reduce the tariff on the automobiles. All this thing together, I think we should have some kind of positive resolution, hopefully for the India.
So, my last question to you, Dr. Parikh, is before we do the rapid fire, is from all the Indian Americans. And I'm sure you know that last month, FBI Director Kash Patel wished his followers on X a happy Diwali. And it did not go, over well. Racists are now like openly targeting Indian Americans. So the question is, what will you advise our viewers on how we can deal with this situation?
Well, I think my advice to my fellow Indian Americans that, of course, we should celebrate our culture, our high holidays, and so forth. We don't have to worry about that. I mean, there might be some backsplash in the South and Midwest, but I think in the most of the majority of the country population, like in the East Coast and West Coast, they don't have that much hatred towards Hinduism or Hindu thing. So, but of course, we have some organization called American Hindu Coalition. Also, we have Hindu physician for the physician for the Hinduism, and we all are doing some bit of our work to promote the Hinduism and educate the American population that Hinduism, what they understand, is different than real Hinduism is, because we are the, the religion which includes everyone. It's a Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, and we never impose our religion on anyone, unlike other religions. So I think slowly our job has to be educate the American population, our American colleagues, and American second generation. That's more important, to not to have bad feeling for against the Hinduism or Hindus.
All right. So let's move on to our favorite section, that is the rapid fire round. And my first question is from Samir from New Jersey, is asking, Trump signs legislation to release Epstein files. Will it cause issues for him or just cause more noise?
No, I think it will cause some issue for him too, depending upon what he releases, because they are in the power and they have all right. Attorney General has all right to say that this is a classified thing. This one is some cases against this, so we cannot release. So let's see how much they release, and if they release most of the thing honestly, then I think President Trump might have some problem. As you can see, the last week or this week, I guess, that Larry Summer, who was our former Treasury during Clinton time, as well as who is the president of Harvard University, well-respected professor, well-respected academician, his name was there, and he resigned from Harvard 2 days ago, and that shows that even a person like Larry Summer has this kind of problem, personal problem. That shows that we should not get surprised if you get a lot of names which we never expected, or which we look at with the high respect, maybe in this list.
All right. The next question is from Shivani from Chicago, wants to know, UN approved US backed peace plan in Gaza. Will we really have peace in Gaza?
I mean, yes and no, because I think in reality, everyone wants peace in the Gaza, and everyone wants some kind of permanent solution to this problem, because this is going on for last 50 years now, since to 1967. So I think there has to be some kind of, and they should respect Palestine people too, as we respect the Jewish people's their rights and everything, and let them have two-state thing, and even Israel can keep all the security in their hand, so they don't have to worry about anything. But I think they should have their own land and own administration and own country. That's the only way to resolve this problem.
All right. The next question is from Sumit from Florida, is asking, is India finding it difficult to fight white-collar terror?
Yes, because I think in India there is a lot of so-called, I mean not so-called, but there is a lot of corruption still in this 21st century. For every aspect of the life, you cannot get things without either by knowing somebody or bribing somebody, or it becomes kind of norm, and that's very unfortunate thing. After 75 years of independence, so we have, our government has to be very strong and put the foot down and punish those who are convicted and proven to be guilty.
All right. The next question is from Mustafa from New Jersey, is wanting to know, is Asim Munir empowering himself too much and killing Pakistani institutions?
Well, I'm not sure, because it all depends upon what's the real story is, and we don't have access to the real story. I mean, yesterday when I saw on the TV, there is one report from the USA government praising Pakistan. And so we don't know, and that report has almost 700 pages report, and they are praising Pakistan economy, praising Pakistan nuclear thing. So we don't know whether this is a political thing or we don't know, and so we have to wait and watch what happens to that report's reaction to that report.
All right. And there is and last question is from Mohan from New York is saying, will we see local parties distancing themselves from Congress based on Bihar election outcomes?
I'm not sure about that because see, in India politics, all the politics is different in different state, and I mean BJP is number one party. BJP is a very strong party. BJP is in the power, but again, there are only two national party, BJP and Congress, because the presence of the Congress in many states is still there, right? And they have government in at least 3 to 4 states, if I'm not wrong, and their sympathetic supporter has government in another 3, 4 states. So still, I think it's a national party, and so by if regional party distance from Congress or BJP, probably their existence will be in trouble. And even BJP, Prime Minister Modi wants to make the India a two-party country rather than a 10-party country.
All right, Dr. Parikh, last question is from me to you. As a healthcare expert, what advice or message would you want to give out to our ITV Gold viewers? What should they do, especially with the season coming, the cold season?
No, I mean, as I said before, I think everyone should be very careful. Should avoid the crowded place. Get vaccinated against the flu, viruses, COVID, and so forth. And as soon as you get sick, just take sick for medical advice, medical consultation, and that will keep you, I mean, less ill and more healthy. And after saying that, I would like to say that just now Thanksgiving is coming. We should enjoy Thanksgiving, celebrate Thanksgiving holidays, just like because we are American now, and we should be a part of the celebration as an Indian American. We should not think because our children are celebrating and they like to celebrate Thanksgiving because they are born and brought up here and educated here. So I think we all parents, those who are came from the India, should help our children to celebrate the Thanksgiving and be part of the American society. And again, after that, we have Christmas coming, and so there are one after big holidays are coming. So let's enjoy with the family and friends and be happy and merry. And happy holidays to all of you.
Before, I say thank you to you, and of course, happy holidays to you too. I want to remind our viewers that you can follow Dr. Sudhir Parikh on Facebook at Dr. Parikh, and you can also follow him on Twitter. The handle is SUDPARIKH. Any last words, Dr. Parikh?
No, just I would say happy holidays because Thanksgiving is a beautiful holiday. It is non-religious, non-ethnic. It's a holidays for everybody. So I think, and it's my best personal holiday because I can say happy holidays to everyone, and everyone can say happy holidays to me without worrying about their caste, creed, or faith. And again, happy holidays to all ITV viewers, and we'll see you after Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.